Somehow I woke up out in Beverly, fucked up, smelling like that bourbon. And I end up alone. I'm not certain. Yeah, the girls impolite in the club every night. That's how it goes when you Hollywood perfect. Hollywood perfect.
Wagwan people, Lumini here, back here another episode of Mind Save here on my channel. We are into January. Now, like I said, we probably won't have a lot of action in January unless we make some big sales, because we only have around 6 million to work with. There is one deal that I'm tempted to go for just to see if we can get it done, and it is a deal for Lucien Agumi, because he's 6'2", he's got okay pace and stuff, good defending stats, and passing is pretty decent on him as well. He does have flair and Travella, which is kind of weird for a CDM, but that is what it is. He's only valued at 7.7 million, 6.5 market valuation, so we maybe have to lowball and get him. 22 as well means he'll still have room to grow. Amadou Onana is one that a lot of you guys recommended. He's completely out of our price range, like I said, unless we make a sale at the moment, so we can't go in for him just yet. I'm not really looking to strengthen anywhere else. There are a couple players that I may let go, but I'm going to go through that in a minute, and then I'll let you guys know about that afterwards. I said last episode, I believe it was, I'm tempted to offer 1-year deals to Bergzorg and Viper just so we don't lose them on a free, because they're both 4 million-ish in valuation. I think that's a decent chunk of money to lose for free. Nabel's the same because he's 6 million in valuation. Bobazen, Tower, Schulz and Lowe, I think we'll probably just let go. However, what I am going to do is, like I said, I'm going to go through things, then we'll take a look after that at who I'm deciding to get rid of. Transfer for him from Fulham for Prestiani. Still nowhere near the valuation that I would sell Prestiani for. I think we're looking, for me at least at the moment, to even contemplate it, I think the opening bid would have to be 10 million. And then we'd have to be going up from there, probably. I have decided to transfer this KD Barre. He kind of, I think for what the formation we were playing last season, he fit the bill quite well. But this season, I just haven't found that he's been that useful for us as well. With Asta Vranch coming in, I think I would rather play Vranch than him. We've got a bunch of players here on the loan list still to go out on loan. Transfer offer in for KD Barre, however, it's from Frankfurt, so I'm going to reject that because I do not want to be selling players to a rival. Another offer in here, Ryan Kent plus $1 million. I'm not wholly against that. I think that might give us too many wingers, though. I'm just going to reject the Ryan Kent. It's tempting, but I don't think at the moment that we need a winger. We've got plenty. They're offering me another player, which makes me feel like they don't have the money just to pay for KD Barre. Well, they do, so why didn't they just do that in the first place? Anyway, deal accepted for KD Barre. Another offer coming in now from Fiorentina for KD Barre. I'm going to delegate this one. 17 million. Can we get 17? No, his valuation's nowhere near 17 million. What is that? Interesting one here. Lech Poznan have met Gruder's release clause of 2 million. Now, we were debating whether we were going to even keep Gruder with the point that we're already at. So if he is to leave to join Lech Poznan for 2 million, I wouldn't stop that. Also, our young man Daniel Frank, I think it was, is going out on loan, hopefully. KD Barre will be leaving us, but who will he be joining? It is going to be Fenerbahce for the 9.7. We did have Fiorentina agree 10, but that's fine. We will let KD Barre go. I don't know why it's saying that, because he was transfer listed, so you sell them for below the valuation. Gruder will be leaving, so Lech Poznan will give us the 2 million, which is a nice little bit of a cash injection for a player that was going to be leaving. So I think I am going to go in for Lucien Agrume. I think it is a decent signing, a young player, good height like I say, so he will be able to help us. They want Nabel. I actually would be okay with that if we can bring the money down a little bit. There we go. So we may be sending Nabel in the other direction. Again, another player that was going to be leaving at the end of the season on a free potentially. Kind of makes up for the fact that we're not having to spend shit tons of money here. Sell on, sign on. I'm happy with that. It'll come down to 14. It's probably still a little bit more than I would usually pay for a rotational player, but there you go. We do bring in a young CDM that we can use. Paul Nabel going the other way, 1.8 million as well. Lucien Agrume will join us. I think that is a decent bit of business because, like I said, he'll function well as a rotational player. He'll give us that option of more height should we need it in certain games, and it gets rid of a player that was potentially leaving us on a free. So all in all, I don't really see a downside to that deal, and it's super cheap, so we still have a very good amount of money should we make another sale to bring in a big hitter, maybe even bring in a starter. So I think personally for me, good signing. So we've already checked this out. I've put him on defensive midfielder training, but as you can see, decent pace on him, strength is good, like I say, 22 years old as well. I think that is a good potential signing for the future, which is something we've been looking to do a little bit more. And it gives us that physicality profile that we were looking for. Like I said, in terms of the starting 11, I don't really have any signings that I want to make in terms of the starting 11 at the moment. I'm kind of happy with how it's going overall. If an option becomes available, then I might do that. We may have to look into a keeper, because though we did bring in Restes to rotate, obviously Neuer is declining. Restes might grow enough that we can put him in, but we may have to look at a keeper. I might look for a couple of signings for next season. But yeah, like I said, it's probably going to be quite a quiet window. We will have games in this window as well. We are approaching our first game against Bremen. We also have Hanover and then another tough test against Dortmund. So it's definitely going to be an interesting episode. Like I said, transfer wise, I don't know how much is going to happen, but there may still be more to be had yet. Right, here we go. Game against Bremen. We are already at it now. We start this one off in 3rd place. Bremen defensively are going to be quite frustrating for us, I think. I'm going to give Tariq Lamptey a game here, and Prestiani is going to drop out of the team. Take a look at the Bremen confirmed lineup. Hamdallah up top, Sotokan, Naby Keita, Svanberg, Leinen, Agu, Piper, Friedel, Stark, Weiser, Liete in goal. Kalajic off the bench. Starger, Tariq Mitchell still off the bench as well. We had a very good beginning of the last episode. It kind of fell apart a little bit towards the end after the Bayern game. Goes around his man. Can he find the cross? Does find Martial near post. It's a good near post header from Anthony Martial. It's a good save, and then it cannons back off of him. Not really too surprised that he's struggling. It's not an easy role to play, but I thought he would be a little bit better, more on the attacking side than anything. That is a great save there. I know I'm rambling on about how disappointing Pedro Neto's been, but that is a mad save from Manuel Neuer there. Miri steps through there and finds the ball to Martial. He's going to have to find Tariq Lamptey. Don't know if Tariq Lamptey can finish this, but he can. And it's a swift counter-attack from us. Tariq Lamptey with probably showing that he should be starting on that wing. Don't know how many of those he will score if he does get that opportunity again. It's a good pass from Martial. It's a good hit, to be fair. No, Joel Matip's picked up a knock. Oh, if Joel Matip goes down injured, that is going to be bad for us. It looks like it is going to be a leg injury as well from the way that he's holding himself. He will find Amiri. He'll find Barrero. Barrero to find Broja. That's a good touch from Armando Broja. First one and second one good. And holds on to the ball and strikes it. That is a good ball to Armando Broja. And that is a great run from Armando Broja as well to hold on to the ball. Our key man continues to be key. Very good first touch to get away from the first man. The second touch as well to keep his stride going. Then show strength to hold off the ball. Then the composure to finish. Armando Broja is definitely the whole package. Chip over the top to Weiser. Svanberg. Oh, Kalajdzic spins well there. Kalajdzic off the bench makes an instant impact. I think that's Cassie there. No, it's actually our man who's been so solid for us this season. Joel Matip just gets out-strengthed, I think, on the roll. Cassie comes out well. Now Amiri forward. Good ball into Broja. He's going to have to take this one on himself. And does. And Armando Broja gets our 2-goal cushion back once again. Another decent run. Not the greatest of balls to him, to be fair. He has a lot to do with it still once it rolls into his path. But once it is in his path, you know Armando Broja has got the talent to take anyone on. You can see there, does well, gets round his man. One-on-one, you've got to say, you back Armando Broja 9 times out of 10. That is going to be the end of this one. It's a 3-1 win. Good way to start the episode, obviously. Yeah, not really much else to say about that besides from good performance all round. Obviously, we could have scored more, but it is what it is. Apparently, we only had 4 attempts and scored 3, though, so pretty clinical from us as compared to usual when we're not very clinical at all. The inform is obviously going to go to Armando Broja. Another 2 goals for him this season. Big performance, big 3 points. Let's get into the next one. So we stay in 4th place with that one, but opening up a little bit of a gap before Wolfsburg play their game. Daniel Frank also did just go out on loan. I forgot to show it because I forgot to unpause. We only have, 6 days before we play Hanover, who again almost shocked us last time out, but hopefully this time won't be the same. At the end of this episode, I'm going to give you a run through of the team, just so everyone can see how everyone's progressing, etc. I've had an idea that maybe I might start phasing Gelson Martins out, not because I have any problems with Gelson or anything like that, purely based on the fact that he's 29 now, and we've got obviously Tariq Lamptey once he learns to be a right mid at 24 and Prestiani at 18. That I think personally are just better options. Anyway, time to play Hanover again. Like I said, last time they gave us a bit of trouble. Hopefully this time we can deal with them a little bit easier. Okay, so it should be a similar lineup. Tiam up top, Tuchel, Gaetano, that's different already. Christiansen, that guy I can't say, Con, Borna, Haustenberg, Moretti, Demmer, Fernando Sanchez in goal this time. It is similar, a couple changes here or there, but definitely a similar team to the one we played last time at home.
Which then puts a lot of pressure on the strikers to provide.
Got a good early attack here. We've got an early goal here. Good little ball. I didn't actually think Martial was going to be able to get that shot through, but with our first attack of the game, we slice straight through Hamburg, and we get our first goal. Good start from the boys. This ball was actually meant to go to Armando Broja, then I saw Borna there, but Martial manages to almost use Borna as a screen to put it round him. 5 goals now this season for Martial. Not quite as prolific as I was hoping he was going to be, but still a decent contribution to the side. Basuchkov, that's how you say it. Oh, here it comes. That's exactly what I was just saying. That's exactly what they did to us last time. They like lull you into playing bad football, and then my defence just seemed to go haywire. Like, why is Matip so deep? Why is Cassie so deep? We don't need to be that deep. Play him offside. This is exactly what happened last time we played them. We were all over them in the early goings, and then suddenly they got 2 or 3. They got 2 goals and put us behind, and we had to come back. We'll play Broya here. He'll play Martial. Martial is through, and we will get 2-1 back on the board. We'll celebrate in front of the Mainz fans because they are over the side. Why is Broya jogging on the spot over there? I don't know. Oh, here he comes. That's so weird that they do that, honestly. 2-1. After being lulled in, we do manage to pounce forward again, and this time we do finish off the opportunity. Hanover, it's almost hypnotic playing Hanover, the way that they just seem to get you to, it's almost, you could say, to feel comfortable. You get comfortable on the ball. But here, we are starting to break through now because they're pushing players in strange positions. Armando Bray is going to make it 3-1. And that hopefully should give us that little bit of comfort that we want. Armando Bray are going to go over and celebrate with the Mainz fans who are going crazy, except for that one guy stood right at the front who is not moving.
Well, let's look at this again, Derek.
Good break from Armando Bray. You can identify there that they are pushing one of their centre-backs out to look. I think they're trying to press our wingers. So what it's doing is it's leaving a gap in behind for one of the strikers to get in. If we can avoid that, I think we'll probably be fine. You can see that. That's what I mean. So they sent a centre-back there to press Prestiani, and that left the space. And now Martial has got his hat-trick this game. Best game of the season so far for Anthony Martial for sure. But you can see they pressed with a centre-back on my winger. The minute Prestiani got in behind Haustenberg had no chance of getting back. Then it leaves about, I think it was about 5v3 in the middle. So then we can just find an easy pass across. I'm not going to get it. That is going to be 4-1. To be honest, that might be one of the more boring 4-1s I've ever played. Not because of anything that we did wrong. It just kind of was like, I think we coasted for a lot of the game, I would say. Anthony Martial, however, with a great game, a hat-trick for him, first hat-trick in the Mainz shirt. He will get the inform for this game. Congratulations, Anthony. Another 3 points on the board for us. We do take 3rd place off of Leipzig now, so we move 3 points above them, which is nice. We definitely fully are in this, almost a relegation battle, no way. European battle, so it's nice to see that we can compete. Next up, though, we do have another big test against one of the top sides in Germany. We did narrowly beat them last time out. Can we repeat the feat, I wonder? Hansen will go on a 6-month loan to Granada. Hopefully there he'll get a decent bit of play time. I wish you could guarantee play time on FIFA like you can on FM. Alright, here we go. Game against Dortmund. Like I said, we did beat them last time. It's not going to be easy to do it again. But if we are at our best level, I do believe that we should be able to beat them. I'm not going to play Tariq Lamptey in this one purely because I think it may leave us a little bit exposed. Like I said, though, I think having the defensive wing backs would be good. I think it may at the moment leave us a little bit exposed. I'm going to put Vranch in. Mangala's going to drop down to the bench. Aside from that, I'm going to leave everyone how they are. Let's see, can we take another 3 points off of Dortmund or not? So the Dortmund lineup: Haller up top, Aravena, Brand, Bruno Fernandes, Daniel Marlin, Silvano Voss, Spencer Baini, Schlotterbeck, Facundo Medina, Carvajal and Kerbal, Lars Thomas, Sukic, Ryerson, Paulo Dybala. I swear they didn't have Dybala last time we played them. Reina, Wan-Bissaka and Alexander Meyer on the bench.
We'll find out soon.
Like I said, it's not going to be easy to take another 3 points off of Dortmund. But if we do play to our best, there shouldn't be any reason that we can't give them a good game as we did away from home.
Because they have such a key role. They have to cover the whole length of the field, both with and
Good
without
break
the
here.
ball.
Good spin by...
Is it going to be?
Oh!
Rifled against the post.
No! Oh, that's so unlucky. French going to take it off him though. Martial, they did push narrow here. Cristiani does play through Broja, who gets past Medina. Oh, he's hit the post again, but this time it falls to Pedro Neto, and Pedro Neto, who has had so many struggles in front of goal this season, does finish it off. It's amazing work from Armando Broja once again going through. He holds off Facundo Medina really well, but once again he hits the same post that he's already hit, but Pedro Neto is in front of Carvajal and finishes it off. Very good work.
Well, back underway here, and a wake-up call for Borussia Dortmund, you would think. Well, here's the table. Borussia Dortmund fans demand a lot from their side.
That's a foul.
Not really getting a lot. They've been playing below expectations.
Well, things just don't seem right at the club, do they? They should really be challenging for the title, but over the course of the season, they've just not performed as a unit.
Aravena now going down the wing. Finds
Plenty of support here.
I knew that was going to happen. I knew it. As soon as I started pulling out fucking Matip there, I was like, this is a mistake. You could see I wanted to put him back, but I didn't want to let Brandt just have the free shot. Damn, that was a big mistake from me. Can't blame any of the boys for that. That one is fully on me against Hanover. The minute you put a centre back into a dangerous area, there's no chance. However, if you've got Armando Broja on the pitch and a bunch of players that can pass the ball quickly, you can easily get your lead back, even if you do make a mistake at the back. What a bit of play from us that is. Great run from Bayer, has to be said. Prestiani lays it into Martial well. Little layoff from Martial. Carvajal once again not able to put up with the strength of a player. And Armando Broja holds him off. Easily slots home. Got away with it. He's going to try and go crossfield to Neto. He does. Feathered into Amiri. Oh, what a finish, Amiri. Gregor Kobel did go to that near post, so I didn't think we were going to have much hope there. But the Trivela on the outside of the foot from Amiri into that near post. That is a great little bit of pass and play from us once again. You can see that finish there from Amiri is very smart. Not a lot of space to put it past Kerbal, but he does manage to put it past him. We are 3-1 up at home. Good 1-2 from them there. They hit the post. We've hit the post twice, so that's fair. Pedro Neto now down this wing. He's got space as well. No one's covered him. Pedro Neto still going. Long run from Pedro Neto. Can he find Prestiani? What a bit of play from Pedro Neto. An absolutely incredibly deep run from Pedro Neto all the way down the wing. Gets past about 4 or 5 players. Maybe you could even argue gets past the whole Dortmund team. Lays it across beautifully as he's about to get tackled by Medina. Prestiani is absolutely free in the middle. Tucks it in. We are 4-1 up over Borussia Dortmund at home. What a crazy start to this game for us.
Right, I'm being told someone has scored at the Weser Stadion. Alex Scott, as ever, has the information.
Martial. Oh my God. We are flying in this game. Absolutely flying. Anthony Martial chipping in with our 5th. Dortmund are all at sea at the moment. They can't touch us. Look at the quick play once again. Always finding the extra body, which is crazy as well because they're pressing high. They are all over us. But their press just is not working. 5-1 now. What a game for us so far. Might be our first if we hold on. First episode where we've actually come away with all wins. Oh, they saw what I was going to do there. Oh, what? That's good play, to be fair, from... I actually think that Dybala might have messed that up. Because I think, yeah, he just miscontrols the ball and all of my players just run past it. 5-2. Like I said, they were definitely going to have opportunities. That probably won't even be their last one of the game, but yeah, we're just going to be smart now.
They've played with such guile and creativity, and their passing has been so expansive. Not many teams
no, inside Burkhart. What are you doing?
There will be 1 minute added
Why did you go outside there? Short ball, low risk. 5-2 win though over Dortmund. That is a massive performance for us. We were unsure whether we'd be able to take the points off of them. Not only did we take the points off them there, we absolutely hammered them. That is a giant performance for us. Good work. The inform. I actually think that we do have to give the inform to Pedro Neto. He hasn't... Like I said, he struggled a bit this season, but that run for the assist and the goal as well to finish off Broja's missed chance. Huge from Pedro Neto. Huge 3 points. Let's finish the transfer window for a very good episode. Somehow Leipzig have played an extra game over us. We would be in 3rd place, but they've played an extra game. I don't know when they've played that game, but yeah. Wait, why is it saying that we still have... Dortmund to play? Why is it saying we haven't played Dortmund? Is it because it's the transfer window? Oh, so things might not have been updated yet. We'll wait and see. Let's finish the transfer window. I personally don't think I'm actually going to go in for any more signings. I think our team right now, I think I'm happy with our team to take it to the end of the season. We maybe could use one more midfielder and maybe one more centre back, just for injury purposes, depth wise. I might go in for another midfielder and a more quality centre back. So obviously with using 3 centre backs, we only have Tower or Low. So if I can find a cheap option, then I might do that. Player that I am going to sign on a pre-contract, because I think he'll be decent rotation for us next season, especially if we're in Europe. Timothy Fosu-Mensah. To that, then I probably won't be going in for him. Can you, like, actually try and negotiate instead of just keep saying the same fucking thing over and over again? Really frustrates me. They're happy with that, with the sign-on bonus. So Fosu-Mensah next season will come in as a decent rotational option for us. I actually think the cheap option that I'm going to go for at centre-back here, if he'll take rotational, is Roulat, because I think he's a very good player at only 23 as well. They want Cassie. There's absolutely no way you're getting Cassie. Have I got anyone I would swap? You know, I would give you Tower back in exchange. I'll give you 6 million. I want 15% with 8. Alright, there we go. We'll have to see, because if he's not willing to take a rotational role, then I won't bring him in, because it'll be a bit pointless. Yeah, see, I can't give you important if you're going to be upset about it. Yeah, we'll go ahead. We'll just have to deal with it. You can have 12 and 150. How about that? I'm happy with 12. So Roulat will come in. It's not, I don't think that's a ridiculous overpay. The role isn't great. I would have preferred he not take a important role, but hopefully he won't get too annoyed about the fact that he's not going to play that much, because he is literally going to be a squad player for us. Transfer offer in here for Moussa Diarra. Actually, Moussa Diarra can play midfield. I'll negotiate for the Moussa Diarra, but they will have to come up 8.4. I think the most I'm willing to go down to is 9.8. They're not going to come up to 9.8, so that's fine. That will see Moussa Diarra staying here for the time being. Transfer offer in here for Viper. I actually think if we can get 5.4 for him, I think we might let him go. There's a huge gap, there's a mil. Benfica coming in for Hansa Olsen. I may let him go next season. This season, I'm not willing to let him go just yet. And that looks like it's going to be it for our transfer window. We'll obviously get the mandatory deals at the end that nobody cares about and nobody's going to pay attention to. Did our thing get updated? We do have a youth scout report, which obviously we will look into. There's the offer for Payla. I'm going to reject it because I'm not interested. Quick roundup of the team and leave things as they are. Ahmed is now grown by 1. I think... No, I'm going to leave him. I really want to call him up because that 89 to 94 potential is making me very excited. Sven Schulz is going to get dropped now. Even though he's a 60, his potential's dropped through the floor. Everyone else, I'm just going to leave for now. Just because we're outside a window, I don't really want to just, you know, have a bunch of players that aren't going to do anything. No one's going to come up from the Swedish side as of yet. Anybody from the German side, it's looking very unlikely. Yeah, no one to call up just yet. So that is going to be it for that. Like I said, we'll do a quick run through the team. I'll just slowly scroll through it so that everybody can take a look at what's going on. Go on to development. Actually, should we go on to stats? No, we'll just go through here. So you can see we've got a decent side. I'm happy with how things have been. Obviously our older players are declining, so that's why we've brought in the younger players to potentially take over their role before the end of the season. The lads that are on the verge of expiring, I'm probably going to let most of them go. I think I might re-sign Bergsorg just because I think he'll be a decent option and also a decent bit of money. But besides from that, I think we'll just let all the other lads that are lower rated go. If you want to pause and look at anybody, feel free to do so. But yeah, that's going to be pretty much it for this episode. Very good episode for us. We need to check actually quickly before if we did actually go up the table because it hadn't updated yet. We're into third now, 3 points in front of Leipzig again. So that's very good. We're definitely in the hunt for European football, but that's going to be where we leave this one. Please like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell to get notified when the next episode is available to you, and I hope to see you in it.